Well, hello again. Welcome to our reading of selections from Euripides, and I'm currently reading through the Alkestis, and this is the last section of that play. So Herakles is finally admitted, or finally made plain, that the woman who is standing there on the stage with a veil on is in fact Alkestis, the wife of Admetos, and he is appropriately surprised at this. And he says, "Can I speak with her?" And Herakles says, "Speak, for you have everything as much as you wanted." So Admetos now says, "O philtates gunaikos omakademas ekos sa elptos, u pot obsestai dokon." Oh, now it's eye and body of my dearest wife, literally. So I have you, elptos, alpha privative plus the elpisdo root here, for I have you totally beyond my expectation. So unexpectedly an adverb here. Upoti obsess the dokon, thinking no longer, that never again, obsess thy future from horao, thinking that I would never see you again. Herakles, eches, phtonos de me genoitotis theon. You do have her, but may none of the gods become phtonos envious. One has to always worry about the phtonos of the gods. O tu meges tutsenos eugenes teknon, eu daimonoies kai so pitusas parte soizoi. Sugade tam an orthrosas monos, postendi epempsas nerthenes es phaos todi. O well-born son of greatest Zeus. This is a title, of course, Zeus Megistos, Zeus the greatest. Now this is an optative of wish here. May you fare well, may you have good fortune. And now sodzoi is an optative again of wish, from sodzo, to protect. And may the Father, the one having begat you, may he keep you safe. Sugade tam, now the tam is for ta'ama. So for you indeed alone, you have restored. This is from an ortho. You have restored. This is tama, ta emma, my affairs. Pos tain de pempsas nerthin. So how did you send this woman from below, nerthen, it's that old then ending, from below into this light? Maken sunapsas daimonon toi kurio. Sunapto is to join with apto. So having joined in battle with the Lord of the divinities, of the gods. It's not demons at this point. So having joined in battle with the Lord of the spirits. Putondi thanato feis agona sum balain. And where do you say sum balain here is something like sum balo, to meet with. So where did you engage in this contest? The tondi goes with the agon. So where did you engage in this contest with Thanatos, with death, with a capital theta here? Tumbon parauton ek loku mapsas keroin. So mapsas is from mapto, another Homeric word, to overtake. It's quite a common word in Homer, where one hero overtakes another on the battlefield, catches up with them. So having over, and the ek loku is from an ambush. So having caught up with him beside the tomb itself, I think is the Alton's going with the tumbon. So having so after an ambush, having overtaken him beside the tomb itself, keroin with my two hands. Tiga poth head an audos hesteken gune. For why ever does the woman stand unaudos? This is alpha privative plus a linking nu, and the aud from that root of speaking. So why does this woman stand there without speaking? And Herakles gives a long explanation here. Upo themos soi tes di pros phonematon cluen prinan theoisi toisi neterois phagnisetai kai triton mole phaos. It is not yet themis, not yet lawful. Themis is used in the more general sense of the laws of nature or the laws of the gods, as opposed to nomos, which is the law of the city. So it is not yet lawful for you to hear the utterances, tasdi, of this woman. Prinan, before. Now this is from, it's apo plus hagnisdamai. So it means something like to be de-consecrated, to be made not hagnos, unholy, so to be de-consecrated. So before she might be de-consecrated for the gods below, and triton phaos, phaos is neuter of course, the third light might come, that is, until the third day. There was a belief in the ancient world that it's only after 3 days that the soul actually leaves the body. It's probably a reference to that here. Kai eis ag esotendi, kai dikaios on toloipon admet es sebe perixenus, kai kaire ego de ton prokaimenon ponon stenelu turano paidi posuno molon. But lead her essay in within. Toloipon is adverbial, so and in future also, literally being a just man, O Admetos, show due reverence regarding strangers, regarding guest friends. Kai kaire, and farewell. But I, now molone is that aorist participle from blosko, having gone. Porsuno is future, as you can see from the accent. It's porsuneso, and then the sigma drops out and you get this contraction. Something like carry out. Porsuno often means to furnish, but perhaps here to carry out. So I, having gone, I will carry out the appointed labour for the tyrant son of Sthenelus. Now that of course is referring to Eurystheus, who was the son of Sthenelus, and he was the son of Perseus and Andromeda. So he's got to go off and do one of the labours here for Eurystheus. Menon perheman kai Sorestios genu, says Admetos. Menon, aorist imperative from meno. So remain, you can see the vowel gradation here for meno. Remain with us and become a sonestios, literally a sharer in the hearth. So, and perhaps enjoy our hospitality. Authis torestai, nun de epegestai mede, This will be Alkestis at another time. Nun, for now, it is necessary for me, this is from epego, for me to the middle here, infinitive, to make haste. Al eutokoies nostimon delthois domon, no, this is in daggers here, but may you have good luck, may you fare well, and there are various different readings here. Other people read hodon here. So may you go on, if it's hodon, it would mean may you go on a journey that brings you back home again. Nostimon. As it is, may you come to a returning house, literally. So it's hard to know what to translate here. The sense is, may you come home safely. May you return to this house, perhaps. You have to look at the commentaries on the various interpretations and readings here. Astois de passe tenepo tetrachia, choros ep estlais sum pharais in histanai, bonus deknisan booth the tois cypros tropais. In nepo, this is an old Homeric word to speak, so I will speak to the citizens, astois. Passe goes with the tetrachia. In each of the four, regions, 4 townships, Homer mentions that Admetos was in control of 4 different townships, and in Thessaly, and this may be just an oblique reference to that. So I will speak to the citizens in each of the 4 townships. I will tell them histanai, to, literally to set up dances, ep esthelai sum pharaisin, on this happy occurrence, from sulfur, happy circumstances. So in these for these happy circumstances, or noble circumstances, and to set up and for the altars, this is tricky here. Of course, the knisan is a verb here. It's from knisao. I was looking for an infinitive. So it's after this enepo. I will tell them to set up dances in our happy circumstances, and to knisan, it's from knisao, it's a contract alpha verb, to fill with smoke, literally, or to fill with knisa. Knisa is the fragrant smell of burnt sacrifices. So perhaps just to fill with smoke the altars with the sacrifices of oxen. So accompanied by the sacrifices of oxen, and this is prayers, of course, as well. So to put this all together then, so I will tell to all the citizens in each of the 4 regions to set up dances in our happy circumstances, and to fill with smoke their altars, and it's a dative accompaniment here, probably, and with prayers accompanied by sacrifice of oxen. There's that bus root there, and the thu from thuo, to sacrifice. Prostrope is a prayer. So accompanied with sacrifice, with prayers accompanied with the sacrifice of oxen. It's an awkward phrase here. For now, methemes nunga meth hemos mestha beltio bion to prosten uga eutukon anesamai. For now we will we will change, we will move to a better life, we will be transferred to a better state of life than the one before. Uga eutukon, and I will not deny that I am eutukon, that I am faring well. This is from meth harmosdo, it's in the middle. So we are transferred, or we were transferred, so we were altered to a better life than the one before. For I will not deny that I am faring well. And finally then, the chorus end the play with the following lines. Now these lines, you'll find either the same or very similar lines at the end of the Medea, the Andromache, the Helen and the Bacchae. So it may have been that the true ending of the play has disappeared, and someone at some stage fairly early on has simply borrowed these from one of the other plays and tacked it on at the end. It's hard to believe that Euripides would have just plagiarized his own work and added the same thing onto the 4 different plays. But anyway, as it is, it says polymorphai ton daimonion pola da elptos krinosi theoi kai ta dokethent uk eteleste ton dadokteton poron hurethios toiondi apebe todi pragma. So many are the forms of divinities, of the gods, and the gods, Krynusin, they fulfil many things unexpectedly. And that which has been expected, that which has been decided, they do not, are not fulfilled, so neuter plural singular verb. So that which has been determined, those things which have been determined are not fulfilled, and the god provides a means for things which are unexpected, understand, to be fulfilled. This matter, apebe, turned out in this way, literally in the following way. So, in other words, this story here, this is exactly how this particular matter ended up. To paraphrase the last bit, toiondi apebe toti pragma. And that's the end of the reading of Alkestis.